Hello, and welcome to the last qualifier match for the 100% tournament for Super Metroid. My name is Fennel. You can call me Finn, and I'm here joined by Hoppy. I am so excited for these matches. How about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. And to be on comms for the last one of the weekend, it's, yeah, it's beyond exciting right now.
Yeah, the last one, we got so many fantastic runners coming up. We got Zenny, we got Zos, we got Lynx. We just got so many great runners here for the very last time. We're just doing a little bit more setup here, so give us just a moment and we'll get right into um, the to all the greatness that is Super Metroid 100%. So, but yeah, I'm super excited to be doing the last one, just like you said. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what to expect. I just expect to see a lot of Super Metroid, a lot of fantastic talent. It's gonna be awesome. It really is
Yeah.
gonna be awesome.
And how we saw it with the last race just earlier today, it's really just anything can happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there was, some runners having some really great, beginnings, not so great, late games. However, there were some that were just completely just like the opposite, just not that great of early games, really great late games. Again, with 100%, what's great about it is because since it is a longer category, you do have that time to work with, so you can have those, great early games but not so great late games and still get something going with that. It's going to be so great. I'm excited. I'm super excited, especially for the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
But yeah,
Yeah, we're about to kick it off, and we got 3 minutes here. Oof.
yeah, looking about that. Yeah, it just looks like we're gonna be looks like everyone is readying up in the race room. I hope everyone has fun. Good luck to everyone in the match. And like I said, we are super excited to see just all the great talent that is Super Metroid. It looks like we do have just a little bit more time before we get started here. I believe we're starting at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It looks like is the time that we're going to be starting this. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm just looking forward to everything that's going to be going on here. Looks like we have just about a minute left on this Pacific time to I need to watch myself with that. But yes, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern time is when we are going to be starting here. So but yeah, looks like we're getting all set up here. Looks like the runners that we're gonna have on screen. Looks like it's going to be Shiny Zenny, Lynx X Unlimited, Mr. Guy Average, and Smellin'. Two of these runners are going to be running. Actually, I'm not too sure about Smellin', but I know Shiny Zenny and Lynx run Late Croc. Mr. Guy Average, otherwise known as MGA, he runs Early Croc. I believe Smellin also runs Early Croc. I am not too sure, but from my understanding, I think he runs Early Croc. Just got confirmation smelling it is early croc. So we got 2 early croc runners and 2 late croc runners. Gonna be sick.
So I love seeing the variation between early croc and late croc, and the times with just like the top 100 runners for Hundo. It's gotten just so much lower over these years. Last I remember it, and this was like back in 2020, I think the top 100 cutoff was around a 125, and now looking at it, it's around a 123. That's like a whole 2 minutes just chopped right off.
Yeah.
So these thresholds are getting so much lower. It's just amazing, and that's
Yeah.
even for late croc or no early croc.
Yeah, what's really great about early croc and late croc is, I mean, there's really at least not that much difference in terms of like time between the two. It's just rather just like one is just more RNG dependent, aka early croc, and with late croc, it's not so much RNG dependent. However, it is a lot more difficult, to say the least. So, um, it's basically just pick your poison on which route you want to do. Like in terms of like what times you can get, it's pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we are off, guys, for the last match. But yeah, basically we're just going to be seeing these guys going through Series Station. If you're well aware of, this game, this is the very beginning of it. We're just pretty much just strolling along here, nothing too crazy, not trying to bonk on any doors to lose frames. Just pretty straightforward is this whole thing.
Good old classic series. I'm sure everyone's familiar.
I am a series enjoyer. I know I know that's controversial, but I love series. I do think it's such an awesome part of the run. Anyways, we're just seeing these guys just running through here. Hopefully Steam is playing nice with these guys. Ooh, is any with a little bit of a flub there? Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Again, it's just series, so it's not, it's such a tiny part of the run. So that kind of stuff, it's just, yes, it does add up, but it's just like it's so early in the run, and like at most you're losing like maybe 2 seconds or something like that. It's no big deal, like in the long scheme of things, especially in a race scenario.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and over the course of, an hour and 10, 20 minutes, it's small compared to what could happen in this run.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen people just get absolutely destroyed by Steam, but it looks like, all of the runners handled it pretty well across the board here. And keep in mind, these are not just, although we do have 4 runners, on the screen, there are plenty of other runners behind the scenes that are trying to qualify for this race as well. Let me check to see how many people we have in there. We have 21 people. Yeah, super huge turnout here, which is awesome to see. That's what's really great. It is so cool to see so many new runners, so many, old school runners as well, still playing this game to this day. I think it's definitely a very exciting time to be a Super Metroid fan for sure. Especially with everything that's been going on as of recent, recent world records, recent, everything like that. It's been fantastic. It's such an amazing time to be a Super Metroid fan.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the amount of things that have been found and just the amount of frames and seconds that have been shaved off to make for these great world records that have been being achieved is
Yes.
mind-blowing.
Yeah, like we got the new Stasha skip, otherwise known as Bully skip. I know people are looking at me. Yes, I said Bully skip. I know some people want it to be called Bully skip. I'm personally a Stasha skip guy. So, but there you go. But anyways, these are early game is like so difficult. You're gonna see so many like crazy things, like you know, like doing like really tight damage boosts, and then just these runes are just so difficult. No matter what strat you try to go for, like we have a couple runners going for what's known as the Behemoth Climb, which is just, you know, ledge grabbing on these little platforms here. You got Zenny and MGA doing the wall jump strats. Even just like the different strats alone, just like you see everyone doing just these different strats, and they all work just fine. You can, and that's what's great about this game, is just no matter what strats you do, you're gonna be able to get through it, you know. So there's a lot of freedom with the strategies that you can. There's just a lot of freedom with the strat choices you have here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, it's our favorite little mini boss here that everyone wants to skip, but unfortunately is not going to happen. There's actually a really great video on YouTube by Dr. Girlfriend about how this skip, the Bomb Chorizo skip, is never going to happen. it's such an awesome video. It's very, very detailed, but yeah, it looks like everyone's getting through it just fine. Smellin's having a little bit of issues, but it's okay. Looks like Alcatraz is treating everyone pretty nicely here. Even just a little strat, again, the difference is like, you know, get arm pumping all the way down to, you know, save a few frames. Like doing the arm pumps, at least with my testing on it, saves about 10 frames or so, unless my arm pumps are just slow. But there are other strats where you can normalize and just hold down the shoot button and just go through it just fine. We see a couple of the runners doing that. You know, again, it's just whatever suits you best, again. And it looks like now we're gonna go ahead and grab some supers pretty early here, otherwise known as early supers. We just named this room just based off of just getting these supers early. It's great. Really great stuff from Zenny. Very good damage boost there.
Yeah.
Oh, and this next part is going to be really great. There is a very tight, what they're going to be doing called a mock ball, which, long story short, it just preserves your speed when you do a morph, like at the moment that you land onto the ground. Long story short, basically on that. There's more to it, but that's about the simplest I can make it out to be right now. But it looks like both of those, we got two players that did it just fine. Ooh, Smelling. Fortunately missing it. That is about a 5-second time loss, I think, but it's not too bad. Again, it's so early in the run that, you know, some mistakes like this just don't really matter all that much.
It's a really, in high tense situations like this, it's a really easy trick to mess up.
Yeah. Let's see if two of these runners do a. They both missed it. There's a strat by that both Zenny and MGA do called the weave, and I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is frame perfect. Basically, I mean, we're way past it, but basically, you go in between these in between like these two corners, and you don't need like on morph or anything like that, and you can just go through it. And anytime we get that, we always sing "Weave is free if you do it right." Shouts to Zenny for that. They're going to be going up to Spacer now. Honestly, these like Zenny and MGA and Lynx too, just holding it together. These are like, even though there were these like really tiny mistakes, these are really strong early games. Maybe not what the runners want, but in the long scheme of things for a race setting, this is not bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and the next room, just the differences and how you handle this situation here, with shooting the supers in order to get to a crate. It's just so much stuff going on. It's great.
I need more eyes so I can look at all the screens at once, so I can see what's going on.
There's too much going on. It's fine. I don't even know what's going on half the time. We're going to be going to the very first boss here. Our favorite boss, probably the longest fight in the game, otherwise known as Kraid.
Very time consuming.
It's very time consuming. Like, it's crazy how much time it takes to deal with Kraid. Oh, wait a minute. Just kidding.
Oh,
Gone.
oof.
It's gone.
That was close.
Very good stuff from all the runners so far. What is that? That's called a great quick kill. If you hit Kraid on a magic frame, Kraid just kind of sits there, and it's just like, huh? And you can just kill Kraid that way. Yeah, all the runners getting great quick kill right now. Very good stuff to all the players on screen. Ooh, is any kind of just chipping a little bit there. It's not too bad though. It's like, yeah, nothing. Is even like the little tiny stuff there, like doing what is called a door check, to be able to just get through. Again, it's just to get through doors faster. Just long story short, it's just to get through doors faster. Like just these little tiny optimizations that you'll see, even for a category like this long, like you're still going to see like those optimizations here and there.
And just positioning the doors based on their transition as you're going through them so that they'll line up with the middle of the screen. You wouldn't believe how much it can take away in a run if you have it way out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the, every single frame matters in this game. Like, even for as long as of a category as 100%. And there's a lot of really cool strats in this category too. Like, again, I really strongly believe if you want to run 100%, like the primary reason, at least for me, on why you would run 100% is to showcase just how much crazy stuff there is. And this is just the beginning, by the way. Like, just showcasing how cool, just how many cool things you can do in this game. It's just even that room. Like what Zenny just did, very good stuff. Lynx with a little bit of trouble, but it's not, again, it's such a minor thing. Ooh, MGA with what is called a Kago. Very interesting strat, actually.
That was really clean too.
Basically, what a Kago is, if anyone doesn't know, is if you, long story short, if you move like while you get like as you're getting hit, like during the middle of like your turnaround, you just do not take any knockback. So you can just go through things of this as if like it hasn't hit you or anything like that. We'll see that in Lore and Warfare for where I actually don't even know what they're called. The little like spike things. Trying to get down to the metal pirates. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, well, I'll point it out as we get to that point. But it's going to be a little bit before we see that.
It'll be the most noticeable, like, Kego, probably of this run.
That was really insane movement for Batcave from Zenny. Wow. Seems like everyone's getting the damage boost down to the wave missiles pretty, just fine.
Can be a very, very... Okay, well, it's not very, but it can be a bad time loss if you damage boost at the wrong time. You'll get sent right all the way back to the door, and basically have to just restart the whole room.
Yeah, imagine that door being open as well. You just reload everything. That would I mean, if it happens, it happens. I haven't had that happen to me, but imagine.
Oh.
But yeah, very soon we're going to be seeing some differences in the routes here between early and late Croc. We're going to be seeing MGA going down to Crockemeyer here. Oh, that was a pretty nifty strat there from MGA.
Yeah, that was really clean. And fixing up the door transition a bit there, too.
Ooh, smelling a little bit of trouble. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to back this up, unfortunately. But he was able to make it out, so. And yeah, this is where all. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, you're all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is where we're going to be seeing a lot of just like the reason why I said before that this is kind of, if I did say that before, I actually don't even remember. Ooh, good mock ball by Lynx. That's such a hard mock ball to do. But this is where it gets a little bit more RNG dependent because either Crockemeyer will wave his hands up, out, which is not what you want to do, or he'll open his mouth, which is what you want. So yeah, we're going to be seeing Smellin coming up to Crockemeyer here in just a moment.
Yep, MGA not getting the best proc RNG there. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better with Smellin here.
This is probably one of my favorite level rooms from Zenny. Ooh, breaking spin, unfortunately. Red Tower Climb is such a satisfying room to watch, just all these top level runners do. It's really good. Just look at that. I think Lynx almost missed the wall jump there, but was able to recover. Good stuff to Lynx. same with this room as well. Just like all of the after the caterpillar room that we're seeing there, just like even just these power bombs is all. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Insane just to see. All these runners are NGA. I don't know if that's what he wanted to do, but was able to I don't know if that's the ideal thing. If it is, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about early Croc.
I believe he missed the Indiana Jones, so he had to go for backup.
Oh, I see. Unfortunate.
See how Smellin does. He does make it over pretty well.
Nice. I think we see both of these players pulling off. Link's a little late there for the Ocean Fly strat. In case you didn't know, that's called Ocean Fly. All you need to know is that you're flying over the ocean. That's why it's called Ocean Fly.
Obviously, another clever name, very witty.
Take notes. MG with a little bit of flubs there, but it's okay.
Just a really hard room to optimize right there.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Zenny and Lynx are just neck and neck right now. Then we're going to be seeing our favorite little elephant's ghost, otherwise known as Fantoon. He's been nice to everyone. Every single person I've ever met has nothing but good things to say about Fantoon. But basically, depending... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Zenny! What he was trying to do there is a very difficult strategy, otherwise known as a one-round Fantoon. He was just a super short, I believe, trying to get that. But basically, every single one of those shots have to be 10 frames. There's 1 frame of leniency that you can work with that strat, and Zenny just unfortunately missing that. But I mean, it's still not even that bad of a time in a race setting. Like, so, and Lang saw it on it with a really solid 2-round there.
I mean, really, Zenny was just going for a 2-round, right? I mean,
Zenny was going for the 1-round, a fast 1-round on screen. He got the right fast, and just tried to go for it, but unfortunately missed out on it. But I mean, still, this is still a very respectable time he's putting out, even missing that.
like, just getting that many missiles in a row, though, it takes an insane amount of skill. It's just...
Yeah, just being able to put off on screens like that, just the amount of control that you need on it is. I don't understand you, Zenny. Oh yeah, there's different ways of handling this room called the spiky room of death, and what Zenny was trying to set up for may have actually cost him his death there. So he backed out of it because spikes do 100 damage depending on which spikes you're taking them from.
And if you hit it at the wrong time, it's full-on game over from there.
Yeah, and Link's having a little bit of trouble there, but nothing too bad.
Both making it through just fine. We have no worries so far. We'll have plenty of health getting through it on the way back, so yeah.
MGA coming up to wreck ship right now. What MGA is going to be doing in handling Fantoon is called X Factor. Basically, he'll make it to where he only has a wave equipped. I think he has it right now. Okay, well, he has Spazer and Wave enabled right now. He's going to go ahead, and as he's coming into Fantoon, he's going to remove Spazer so that he only has Wave. And basically, it just makes it to where, you know, two rounding Fantoons. It's not free per se, but it makes it, you know, a lot easier, assuming you set it up properly. And then we got Smellin as well, coming up to wreck ship as well. Hopefully the robots play nice for Zenny. Yes, they do. Sometimes you just can't even get past those robots there, and I honestly think the robots are worse than Fantoon, personally.
Oh yeah, they could easily take out 20-30 seconds from you if you're not playing it right. Easily. Oh no. MGA getting in rage.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see, unfortunately. It's actually going to bring Smellin up a little bit, catching up right behind him. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Zenny. Calm down. That is a crazy morph that he just did there. Like, you have no room to do that. Very good super from Lynx as well. That is such a hard super to hit right there. And unfortunately, Zenny, what he was trying to do there, it seemed like that movement was a little bit random, but basically there are robots underneath, and we need to get past those robots. So what we do is a strat called Robot Flush. And basically you're just shooting like underneath the floor, so you're just barely hitting the robot so they fall in the perfect spot to where you don't need to shoot them as you're going down. It saves a lot of time, but if you miss it, unfortunately, it does lose you quite a bit of time. I think he just missed the first one. The second one he got just fine. Yeah. So with a pretty solid lead, though, despite everything that's happened so far for Zenny. At least on the late croc side of things. Ooh, Lynx, I didn't even see it, but same exact situation as Zenny. Missing the first robot, but was able to get the second one just fine. Robot Flush is such a... It's a hard strat. It's a very hard strat.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways you can set it up, and even then, like, it's still very finicky on whether or not it works.
Yeah. And very time-consuming to just practice. Oh no!
Oh no! Yay! Oh no! MGA with the death!
What?
Very, very unfortunate from MGA. He just barely missed the grapple, and it costed him his life. Unfortunate circumstances there.
Can we get some F's in chat for that one? Because that's a pain. That just cannot be expressed how painful that could be.
Luckily, Smellin was able to get through that just fine, but it's still so unfortunate. It was actually a pretty solid pace for a race too. What MGA had.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty interesting strat from Smellin there. Good stuff to him.
Oh yeah. Very safe, looked like.
Oh, and we're gonna be seeing this crazy strat from Zenny here. Hopefully he'll be able to hit it here. Now, a lot of people like to call this strat the Teletubby Huggies, I think, but I'm gonna call it the game changer. He got the game changer.
It is an incredibly tight charge to be able to get. Not to mention incredibly tight timing to be able to put out the spark to go on over.
Very, very good stuff. And Link's also getting the game. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Very good stuff to both players. And those quick drops, too, are just... Goodness. Sometimes those, like, such a precise quick drop that all of these runners, both of these runners did. It could just kill your run because you'll have to, like, go back for these missiles if you don't execute it properly. But both of these runners here are getting it just fine.
Alright, we got Real Cutie coming on into Restream. Still a really great runner, which will be exciting to see. Does look like he does do late croc as well.
And look at my... Oh, and he's trying to go for the strat too. See if he'll be able to get it. Ah, unfortunate. Not being able to store that. The shine spark there, unfortunate, but it's not too bad. Looks like Smelling is Oh, and we see Cutie also going for those really difficult quick drops there. But yeah, and also as we're going through all this, just I do want to give a huge shout out to all the players behind the scenes. Zenny, who is also organizing all of this as well for our enjoyment. And just being able to show, all the runners are also participating, and you guys at home for viewing this as well. We do appreciate everyone watching this. So again, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all.
Yeah, just watching these runners, it's like you can really just tell like the differences just between just like the very high level and just the premier top level play between all of these runners. Oh no, Cutie!
Oh.
No, you got this! You got this! Just one more wall jump. You got it. There you go.
Hey, seriously, that is the worst room in the game, though. I mean,
there are so many worse rooms in the game. The worst room in the game is also the worst room in the game, and I honestly think the room that Smellin is in is the worst room in the game. I am a Criteria Power Bombs hater.
same. I do not like that room, and it has killed a lot of really good paces I've had before.
Yeah. Oh no, it's terrible. You either lose, you just lose time in that room. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You just lose time.
Which I liked that strat that Smellin did, where he just charged a spark and then just went through with that. That looked honestly really consistent, or like it looks like it would be really consistent, and keeping a good amount of health as well.
Oh, absolutely.
QZ, the worst room in the game is the room you are currently messing up.
Debatable. No, I agree. No, I'm just I'm just saying words. Wonder if oh my goodness, then he hitting the strat right there called Blockbuster. Basically all you need to know is you just you get your blue ball and you go through the room, and it basically is just super difficult stuff that he just did there to avoid having to put down a bomb. It saves like I want to say like two seconds or so, roughly around 2 to 3 seconds. But good stuff to Zenny for pulling that off. Very good wall jumps too. Wow. Oh, and Link's also getting it as well. Good stuff to Link's.
Nice. So far, Main Street is looking like it's getting done pretty well. That's a very tight short charge to get, and so far the runners are looking like they're getting it pretty well.
Yeah, very good stuff to both players. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sorry to the viewers that are watching. I did not play this as a kid. I'm sorry that I didn't do that. I don't even know how you get the Main Street missiles casually. How do you even what? How do you even do that? You just go in the other room and just like I have no idea.
I believe that is supposedly the intended route, but still really hard if you don't really know. Like,
I know I wouldn't know. If I were playing that when I was like 8, 9 years old, I'd be like, let me send this back to Blockbuster. Oh, that's an interesting short charge there. I've actually not seen that. Ooh, good stuff to smell in. Getting that strat there called Mission Impossible. Basically, you just do a buffered jump there, and you just go through the crumble blocks, and you're able to get through just in time to be able to not have to go through all the level below that. It saves about 5 seconds. Ooh, Cutie, unfortunately missing Main Street there, but being able to back it up just fine. Alright, Lynx, calm down. He did that more for the last time I was commentating too. I don't. The consistency of these players is just unmatched.
it's a very tough morph. I know that for sure.
Ooh, very good mock ball from Lynx there. It's very tight to get. And looking like Bottoon, playing. I think the down pattern, which is what Zenny just got there, is not the most ideal. It does lose you about a couple seconds in comparison to like an optimal Bottoon, which is just any other pattern will save you more time than getting the down pattern. Yeah, that's more.
Yep,
what Link's got is just about what you want, and he was able to handle that well. Good stuff to Link's. I'd assume Zenny got full halfy, which is what Lynx just did. Good stuff with Lynx. No, I know Zenny got it. I saw it before. Good stuff to both players here. Getting full halfy, which is super tough to do, by the way. It's basically just really tight wall jumps and just really tight timing. And Zenny going for... Ooh, good stuff to Zenny. It's a very good beginning there.
That's, I think, as good as it can get.
Yep. Very good stuff there. And getting the spike suit as well. And then Link's also setting this up as well. Let's see if he gets... Very good stuff from Lynx. That is technically the most optimal. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that but unfortunately not getting a good third pattern there. But I do believe that is the most optimal strat for handling Dragon in the beginning. Which is the boss that Lynx is on right now. But that is like the most optimal one that you can get because there's very, very little lag. With that strat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's about right. Ooh, Cutie. Unfortunately, not. I mean, being able to get through Batoon just fine, but again, Batoon's not being nice to these runners today, except for Link. So it looks like Batoon's playing a little bit of favorites. Playing a little bit of favorites here.
It certainly looks like it.
Ooh, Zenny being able to pull off the beginning of that room with the blue suit, but unfortunately missing a moonfall there, which saves about a few. I want to say a couple seconds there. Looks like we're going to be seeing Lynx doing the same thing here.
Very nice.
Very, very good. What that strat is called Puyo Ice Clip from Zenny. That strat is really finicky to do. And Cutie with a very good Dragon there. Let's see if he gets the spike suit, which he does first try. Ooh, Smelling. Unfortunately, having a little bit of difficulty getting down there. I don't even know if that part was tested. I think just the devs were like, I think it works. It works sometimes, so we'll pass it. Getting down there for the supers and the missiles. I bet if I played this game much younger, I probably wouldn't even think that would be anything.
Same. Lynx, I believe, also getting a first try Puyo clip.
So I didn't see what happened with Cutie. Did he use I think he used a spike suit. Unfortunately there. But I don't know. I'm not too familiar with what kind of strats he does here. Maybe he uses it somewhere else, but I think he broke. I think he got rid of his spike suit, unfortunately. Not in the place where he wanted to.
Chat is saying Cutie accidentally sparked when he entered Precious Room.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right.
Smelling with a good Babu in there.
This room that Zenny is in, we're going to be seeing some really cool strats here. There are many ways to handle the plasma room, and just everyone has such a that's oh my god, I can't. There's too much going on, man. I wonder, because I know Zenny goes for a. Usually, what he tries to do there is he tries to do a spring ball strat there. Unfortunately, missing it. Either that, or he just wasn't trying to go for it. But it's a very, very difficult strat. That very good stuff. That's such a cack alley. It's such a difficult room in Lake Croc. The amount of just micromanagement that you need to do, just being able to get through all of those corners is insane. Zenny is honestly having an incredibly strong mid game right now. I mean, I don't want to do commentator's curse, but and I probably do, or probably did. Excuse me, and I apologize in advance. I regret saying that. Something's going to happen. I swear to gosh. Okay, never mind. We're not going to think about it. No, we're going to take it back. Can we just start over? Wow. These next couple damage boosts that Zenny's going to attempt to do are pretty difficult to do, and he just gets it, just like no effort. You know, I've been in the scene for a few years now. You know, let me just pull this off real quick. No biggie.
That easy, man.
It's that easy. Also, Link's good stuff with getting the Moonfall there, down the sand.
Nice spring ball strat with Zenny right there. It's a really tough one to get for sure.
It's very difficult, yeah. Like I said, it's just so great to see just all this, like, as I said before, just all the great talent that we're seeing here today. Again, I just want to give a huge shout out to Shiny Zenny and everyone behind the scenes making this happen. Wait a minute before we go on. Wow, Zenny getting the crazy blue ball strat there. That is, like, I personally think that's the hardest strat in the game as of right now. I'm still a noob, but like that's still like the hardest strat right now. But anyways, as I was saying, like I said, huge shout outs to everyone behind the scenes. Shout outs to again Zenny for organizing this entire thing. Shout outs to QZ as well. I know you're in chat. We do appreciate you very much. And again, shout outs to all of the players that are participating in this, and again to all the viewers at home for watching.
If you're not already following these runners, I would highly recommend doing so. Not sure why the command, maybe I typed it wrong. Oh, there we go. Yep, there's their Twitches right there, and if you aren't already, I'd highly recommend going and giving Finn a follow. So far, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating along with him.
Yeah, likewise. Ooh, that's like Zenny with a little bit of Internet connection issues. Oh, we're back at it. All right, I lied.
There we
Nothing
go.
happened. It's okay.
Just a long blink, you know.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's a long blink. I like that. Just get an extra bit of moisture in the eyeballs to make sure that you're ready for Lore Norfair. It's a tough part of the run. Just this whole category is.
It's a hot area, you know. You gotta blink a lot.
Of course, yeah. And stuff to Zenny being able to get that spring ball strat. I find that super good. And just locking on to the hands right there is just wow. I didn't even know you could do that. See if Lynx can get the missing the chronic boost just a little bit. I think if it were a frame, you know, just a frame more, it would have worked just fine, but unfortunately. He does this does a spring ball strike. Of course he does. It's a no problem too.
Yeah. It's that easy.
Ooh, Link's with a tad bit of trouble there, but able to get through it just fine. Honestly, a 51x screw attack in a race setting is amazing. Also, I forgot to mention our SD golden chorizo. I didn't mention while Zenny was going at it. He's just going too fast right now. But yeah, he's dead. Ooh, I love that little tiny optimization that these runners do for the power bomb. It saves actually quite a decent amount of time being able to skip a little bit of the like a little bit of this music or just sound effects that are going on in the background. It saves like a very minimal amount of time, but it is an optimization nonetheless. Very good movement from Lynx in what is called the worst room in the game. I disagree, but that's what it's called. And that was what I was talking about with the Kagos, that what Zenny just did there flawlessly.
Nice pirates too.
Very, very clean. Ooh, a little bit of a love there. I know he was trying to get a spring ball out of that. That's not too bad, honestly. Ooh, this is oh my goodness, the strat that Zenny's doing right now. It's actually very new, what Zenny's doing right now. Oh, unfortunately getting grabbed by Ridley. Oh man. That strat that Zenny's doing for Ridley, he was able to get it down to like, I think a 25, 26 or something like that. It's like, oh my god, he's dead already. Granted, unfortunately, he flew away, so it cost him a little bit of time there. But again, still solid nonetheless.
Yeah.
Are we looking at a 113 pace from Zenny right now? I think we're either looking at either a very solid 113. Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Did you see that spring ball clip that Lynx just did?
Yeah, no, that was what Zenny was trying to go for. It's super duper precise. Like the amount of speed that you need to have to be able to land on the platforms in the best way possible. It's very, very precise, and you're able to save a lot of time doing that.
Yeah,
So it's
that
good
was
stuff to Lynx. Looks like really not really playing too nice with Lynx right now, but again, it's nothing too terrible. Still a very solid fight from Lynx nonetheless. Probably not what he wanted, but it's definitely in a race setting. It's nothing terrible. I know I'd be happy with that. I love this damage boost so much, and Zenny just no problems. A double damage boost there. Wow. Also the strat that Zenny's doing, it actually looks fine. The strat there, yeah, getting both the blocks there. Shout outs to Hodoruby, otherwise known as the Hodoruby special.
I don't know if you saw it as Zenny was doing the Hodoruby, Lynx did another spring ball strat going out of Ridley, so he was able to KO back up through the platform, going back up through Wasteland, which was just honestly astounding because you have to pair 3 rooms together to be able to get that right, which is nuts.
Yeah, three rooms in order to make it work. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, Zenny with a little bit of trouble again. I feel that though. We've all been there.
Smelling coming into Lower North Fair, but he is surely not putting up without a fight.
Not at all, especially in early Croc. Like Smellin's doing a fantastic job right now. Ooh, Cutie getting grabbed by Ridley there. Man, Ridley's been it's like treating these runners. I think Ridley's just lonely. He just wants a hug from all these runners. Also, I just checked. I mean, it's but looking at Zenny's splits, it's a 12:55 pace right now. Out of on the current splits he has right now. I don't know if he's on that pace anymore. He did have a little bit of issues getting with the LN escape, so I don't know how. But it's still super solid in a race setting nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. Smelling with a really clean golden chorizo.
And Lynx also with a really clean Three Musketeers as well. Just so much cleanliness going on right now. Oh, Cutie, unfortunately missing the speedball strat there. Unfortunate. It's just D-patch just not playing nice. At least I'll blame it on that for him. It's not the runner's fault. It's a D-patch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce Croc. Never mind.
You said who now?
I said I don't remember. But yeah, and all joking aside, the thing that makes Lake Croc great is that the devs don't expect you to have plasma here, so you shoot Croc with the plasma, and the game's just like, I don't know what's going on, so I'll just see ya. Ooh, that's a really clean Bow Mountain missiles for Lynx there. Very good stuff. Oh, and I didn't even notice getting the spike suit as well. I think it was first try. Either first or second try.
I believe so. I've got 3 other screens. It's hard to watch everything. And Link's just dealt with that one guy. I don't know what that was.
Me neither. I forgot the name already.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't need to worry about it.
No. Wow, I've not seen that one by Link's. Or that way to get that spike suit.
Yeah, Lynx does he definitely has like a different way of dealing with it. But again, that's what's great about Super Metroid is that there's not just like one way to do strat. There's so many different ways of doing things in this game. There's a lot of freedom with it. All right. Looks like Smellin is coming up to Ridley. Okay, Ridley is just lonely. He just wants a hug from everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what Ridley's love language is.
Yeah, but but yeah, no, this is actually such a fantastic. Yeah, that's actually a pretty solid Ridley fight. I'm super happy with that. Ooh, Key with a little bit of trouble. That's nothing too bad. That super that Zenny just shot, it's so precise. It's so incredibly precise. Yeah, and just being able to get through all this stuff as well with the spike suit. I don't know if Zenny lost it already, but I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
But yeah, no, it's just so difficult to do. So difficult. I don't even understand it. Hi Croc, bye Croc.
Oh, Cutie not being able to get the E-Tank.
Luckily, the only reason why people do that is so they have more time to set up for the spike suit. It actually doesn't lose any time, but it gives you a little bit more leeway to get that. You could argue that it does technically save time because there's less lag, but in the long scheme of things, like if you don't get it, like it's, you know, so long as you get the spike suit, it's not the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be Cutie's last attempt at this.
Oh,
no. If you're a frame
thing.
too early on that, you're not going to be able to get that. Unfortunately, Cutie was a frame early on that. It's a double frame perfect input. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's so hard to get the spike suit, especially in that fashion. I don't know. Is Zenny... All right, Zenny, are you going to do it? Are you doing it? You're...
No. Oh,
so close. You almost did it, and I am mad.
I mean, just to be able to get that much of it is still insane.
Just the consistency, yeah. Yeah, I also love just like the little tiny details that like you don't even see. Also, good stuff to Links for keeping that spike suit the entire way through. But just the little tiny optimizations that just even like an experienced runner don't even notice. Like not because these runners, especially through very late game. I'd argue late game is probably definitely one of the hardest stuff, or one of the hardest parts of the run. And of course, it's right at the end, so of course it's not going to play nice. But it's there's so many tiny things with it as well. Just controlling your speed, not holding run the entire time, and just being able to just control it the best you can. There's a lot of things that just are not being seen just by from even myself, just so many minor things that just go on.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when tensions are high and you're in this race setting, it's
both runners, and when I mean both runners, I mean both Lynx and Zenny being able to get that mock ball with ease, just super sick. All right, I don't, Zenny, no. I don't know. So navigating through those very tight spots is it's surreal to me. Also, very good stuff to Lynx. That strat where he does the morph there, it's actually super precise. And what's really great about it is it puts you in the perfect spot to be able to set up for what he's doing right now. Looks like Zenny's gonna be wrapping up here, grabbing the final item and then we're gonna be going over to Torian. And you think you've seen a lot of crazy stuff? You think you've seen everything? Wait until you see Torian. Torian is, I don't have any words for it. You're just gonna have to watch. I can't even explain it with words.
Yeah.
Very tiny. Also, I want to point out something that Zenny just did there. It's a very tiny, super tiny optimization just going through the first pirate there. Saves, I don't know how many frames it saves. I think it's about 3 to 5 frames, but it's a very tiny thing that he was able to find out. So good stuff to Zenny for getting it. I don't know how lenient it is, but it's he was able to get it just fine. But yeah, I don't know. Zenny on a very comfortable 113 pace right now. Very comfortable. 13. This actually might be 112. Wait a minute. No, it's 113. I had to go back and check. I'm like, no, that's 113. And this is about, also I want to mention, this is where we're going to be syncing up with all the runners. So everyone from late croc and early croc are pretty much at the same spot right now. So at least the runners on screen are at least. Oh, unfortunate. Messing up a little bit there. Oh my goodness. Honestly not. It looks bad. Wait, I'm gonna stop until he's done. Very good second room from Zenny. All right, Zenny. Nah, you don't, bro. Room 3 is so satisfying to watch. It's very good setup there to set up for that damage boost too. Just so many optimizations from these runners. Alright, let's see if we can get this baby skip here. Looks like he's gonna be going. Oh my goodness, the yellow skip. Oh no!
That is not
unfortunate.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, and you can see it as well. He is not happy that happened to him. But again, I mean, it's still like, even with that, like, I think he's still on a very solid, like, maybe it's very solid 113 pace. Even with that, maybe a low 114. And keep in mind, that's just from one mistake. So this entire run, other than that one part, has been super solid. Being able to pull a runoff like this in this type of setting with, it's just crazy. Ooh, Link's unfortunately missing a little bit of Metroid Room 3. It's okay, Link. This room's hard. You're okay. Very good room 4, though. I love that strat. That strat looks so cool. Also, unfortunately, missing the Zep skip from Zenny. Let's see if I know Lynx does something similar to Zenny here, but he does it with a power bomb, so he gets a little bit more leniency, or he has a little bit more time to work with it because no, bonking on the I don't even know what it is. Unfortunate stuff from Lynx, but again, it's still a very solid pace, like, no matter circumstances from both of these players.
Baby Metroid is just taking after Ridley tonight.
It looks like we are wrapping up here. Zenny is setting up for something what is called stand-up glitch. Basically, it's what it is. You're like, you'll see it here. Boom, you stood up there. That's why it's called stand-up glitch. You're not supposed to be moving during this, by the way. You're supposed to be kneeling down. So this is not intended. Oh, very good Zepska from Lynx there. There's a little bit of lag there, but it's okay. But yeah, and even looking at the runners from on the, that we see here, Cutie and Smell, they're actually kind of like almost like not necessarily neck and neck, but they're pretty close. Honestly, looking like a really good setup here for Zenny, setting out for the stand-up as he's wrapping up here, trying to skip the third phase. Very, very nice stand-up glitch. The amount of rhythm you need in order to pull that off, too, it's insane. It looks like we're going to be setting up here for either like a really low 114 or a high 113, depending on how this escape goes for Zenny. Beauty setting up for the new Stachio skip. Actually looking pretty good right now.
Nice.
Oh no! No, that didn't happen. Oh, and Cutie, I think he's done.
He just forfeited.
Oh my god. I've actually only seen that one other time. And it was when oh, and also Smelling setting this up as well. See, and Baby's playing much nicer with Smelling there. Yeah, I've only ever seen that one other time. So what happened there? And also, wow, very good 113 from Zenny there. Being able to pull that off, even with having, you know, a kind of shaky Metroid room, missing Baby Skip, not having the cleanest Zep Skip, and still pulling off a 113.59.
GG's indeed.
Very, very good stuff. But yeah, anyways, that's all I was saying about what happened with Cutie there. Unless he bonked, I don't think he bonked on the wall there, but the Baby doesn't normally like lunge at you like that. So for that to happen, like I said, I've only seen that one other time, and the other person that I've seen that from is Oats and Goats, and that was it. So very, very unfortunate stuff there.
So Cutie said it was the charge beam sound cue and the door, and it added enough lag.
Oh man. Yeah, I saw that he was so there's a very tiny optimization that that what we saw Cutie there, and also another player by the name of B-Dog do, where they use a missile to get rid of the particle that's on the ground. And also, by the way, very good stuff to Lynx, pulling off a 115.28, I believe. Very good stuff, especially in, like I said, in a tournament setting. Very, very good stuff from Lynx there. Shoutouts to Lynx, shoutouts to Zenny, Cutie again, putting in amazing performance. Unfortunately, not working out the way he wanted, but still playing very well regardless of everything that's happened. I don't know if anyone wants to come in for interviews. Smelling setting up for again stand up. Actually looking pretty, fine right now.
Yeah, again, like I said in the beginning, just anything can really happen with this. It's just such an unpredictable game. Yeah, just so much can happen.
Yeah, no, for sure. Ooh, we're taking a little bit of a hit there. It's okay, though. We're basically done with the game. It's just a little bit more, and then we're done.
Nice, just 2 shots on Mother Brain from Smelling.
Yep, very good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just insane to see just the differences between all these runners. Just seeing the differences from the very top to even just like some of our highest tier players, such as Link, such as Cutie, and even Smelling. Like, just these players have put in so much time, so much dedication into the game, and we're just definitely seeing like a difference, from all these runners. I know Zenny's put in so much time into this game, just so much he's put into, just from very minor details, of course. Very good escape from Smelling here. GG's to all the runners on the screen. We still have some runners behind the scenes finishing up. So So I'll let you know when that's all done. But yeah, again, I just want to give a shout out to, like I said, all the runners. Chinese Zenny. Also just saw Zos with the raid earlier. Thank you so much for that. And just again, just all of the fantastic talents that we have here. Again, thank you to Zenny for setting this all up for us. Shout outs to Speedgaming for allowing us to stream this on their channel. And just again, just all of the players here and all the viewers at home. Shout outs to QZ again for all the work that he's put into this as well. Again, shout outs to everyone. Like I said, I don't know if anyone is willing to come in for interviews, but you're more than welcome to do so. No pressure though. Go and check the race room here, see what we got going on. So we still have a few more runners that are wrapping up here as we speak.
Dang, it sounds like Professor got a huge PB by 40 seconds. Wow.
Oh, very good stuff.
Congrats, Professor.
Very good stuff. Looking like a 1:19:08 according. I mean, it's probably a little bit lower than that because that's coming from race time. So he probably did get a much lower. Oh, it looks like he got his first 1:18. According to what I'm seeing here in the race room chat. Shout outs to Professor School for the insane run. But yeah, so like I mentioned before in the beginning of the stream, this is going to be the very last qualifier match that we have here. After this, we're going to be going into seeding and then going into bracket matches after that. So I wish the best of luck to all of the runners that got qualified into the run. And again, shout outs to all the other players that have participated in this and are able to make this happen again. Without the community of this, we wouldn't be able to do this at all. So you got about 5 more runners. So any other people that did you have anyone else that you wanted to shout out by chance?
Again, I mean, you kind of covered all the bases. You got just Zenny, got all the people helping out behind the scenes. QZ, I know Twin, I want to do special shout outs to you for really helping out with comms. That was really awesome of you. Yeah, just really everyone's a really awesome thing to be doing this and really exciting overall.
Yeah, no, like I said, again, without the community, we wouldn't be here. So again, shout outs to everyone here, including the new people that are in, everything like that. It's been awesome. I know I'm pretty new as well. I started running back in September of last year, and it's just been nothing. I want to give a shout out to all of the runners that have just been super helpful along the way. I know I wouldn't be able to get through this without a lot of you guys. So I do, like I said, this is more personal than anything, but I do, like I said, I do appreciate everyone that's been able to make this community what it is today. And it's definitely the greatest community I've been a part of. So again, I don't want to play favoritism, but again, it's been nothing but an honor to be part of something so great as Super Metroid. So again, shout outs to everyone that's made this possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like we got 3 more runners left. After that, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off. And also, I do want to give a shout out to Hoppy. It was an honor commentating with you today. It was super fun. I'm glad you were, like I said, you were able to do this here today again without, everyone here. This wouldn't be possible. So thank you for contributing as well to the commentary stand. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. It means a lot. Again, it's been a huge pleasure commentating right alongside you. It's just been a full-on joy, and yeah, I couldn't be happier than how I am right now.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It's super sick. Yeah, it looks like we have 2 more runners left, and then after that, I think we're gonna be going, gonna be heading off. But like I said, it's great. I don't really have anything to add. I don't want to put in filler or anything like that anymore. I know I've bored you guys to death on that, so. But yeah, I didn't have anything to add. I just wanted to say words.
Oh, I know how it is, but I do believe that might be ending the night just about, right?
Yeah, looking like so. I just need to go ahead and just confirm that before I cut this off. So 1 second here.
Right.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, again, shout outs to everyone here today. Thank you for watching. But yeah, it's been Finn here with Hoppy today, and we're actually going to be going ahead and signing off for the night. Again, thank you to all the runners that have participated. We're going to be going into bracket matches here very soon. And yeah, other than that, again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the bracket.
Yeah, thank you all. See you then.
All right, see ya.